Whatever you're doing right now, just for a moment, pause. Take a breath. I want you to let this moment really settle in, because the fact that you're here, listening to this right now, that's not random. This is the beginning of something important, an explainer on how the very architecture of your reality gets built, and how you've been holding the blueprints all along.
Okay, let's dive right in, because this is everything. If you're here, if you're watching, it's because this is a signal the universe has been trying to get to you. It's a sign that you have been heard, even if you only whispered that request in your heart. So many people will just scroll right past this, but you didn't. You stayed, and there is a very, very good reason for that.
You say you've just stepped into a pretty special period of time. It's like a moment of awakening. And this isn't just about a mood you're in. It's a deep, subconscious reorganization that's kicking off right now.
You know that strange feeling of stillness you might have had recently? Or maybe it was the opposite, a kind of quiet restlessness? Well, that wasn't just you. That was the silence right before a massive breakthrough. Right now, you are in what we could call a 24-hour window, a time where your financial reality and really your whole world is getting ready for a foundational shift.
But before that shift can actually happen on the outside, we really need to understand the powerful force that's been holding everything in place on the inside. So let's talk about the hidden barrier to almost all change, your subconscious mind. I mean, have you ever wondered about this? Seriously, you work so hard, you try to think positive, you set your goals, and yet somehow you end up in the exact same spot year after year. It is so frustrating, right? Why does it feel like you're constantly swimming against some kind of invisible current? And here it is. This is the answer that changes the entire game. You see, wealth isn't really a reward for hard work, it's a direct result of your identity. Your life is basically a printout of the program that's running deep, deep inside of you. And if that program is set to struggle, then well, struggle is what it's going to create no matter how hard you consciously try. Now check this out, because the scale of this is just wild. Your conscious mind, the part of you that makes to-do lists and sets New Year's resolutions, that accounts for only about 5% of your mental power. Just 5%. The other 95%? That's your subconscious. It's the operating system. It controls your habits, your fears, your automatic reactions. It's the real CEO of your life, and it's often running on programming we didn't even choose, software that got installed when we were kids.
So, you have to ask yourself, which program is your operating system running? Is it the struggle script? The one filled with beliefs like, money is hard to come by, or I'm just not worthy of that? Or is it the wealth identity, which comes from a place of deserving and sees opportunity absolutely everywhere? Here's the bottom line. You can't install wealth apps on a struggle operating system. It just won't work. You've got to update the core code first. So, which update are you ready to install?
And this is the exciting part, because we can consciously rewrite that code. And this isn't just some fluffy spiritual idea, it's actually grounded in neurobiology. Let's take a look at exactly how your brain is already wired to do this.
Okay, so deep inside your brain, there's a bundle of nerves called the reticular activating system, or the RAS. The easiest way to think of it is like it's the gatekeeper to your conscious mind. Its job is to filter the billions of bits of information coming at you every single second, and it only shows you what it thinks is important. And what does it think is important? Well, whatever matches your current beliefs.
It really is that simple. Your deep down beliefs create the filter through which you experience your entire world.
And this part is so crucial to get. If you believe money is hard to get, your RAS will physically filter out, it will hide opportunities, people, and ideas that could bring you wealth easily. They become invisible to you, even if they are standing right in front of your face. Your brain is essentially programmed to find poverty, so just ignores all the shortcuts to wealth.
And that right there, that shows you just how much power you have. Manifestation isn't some kind of magic, it's neuroscience. It's the process of consciously training your brain to stop being a risk detector and start being an opportunity magnet. You have direct control over this filter. Your inner world, your emotional frequency, that's what you're broadcasting out to the universe all day long. So if you are constantly vibrating at a frequency of lack and fear and desperation, well then that is exactly what life is going to reflect back to you. Financial freedom doesn't start when the money shows up. It starts the second your fear of not having it disappears.
So let's get practical. How do you actually start this recalibration? Right now, within that 24-hour window we talked about. I'm going to share a really simple but powerful technique you can use tonight, right before you go to sleep. That's when your subconscious is most open to new programming.
Okay, here it is. It's 3 steps. First, you have to stop trying. Let go of that desperate, needy energy. You don't need to figure out how it's all going to happen. Your only job is to decide what. Second, visualize your future self, and don't just watch it like a movie. Feel it, embody it. What does that confidence feel like? That peace, that freedom? And third, recite your power statement. This is you consciously installing the new software update. Now, these aren't just magic spells. Think of them more like lines of code that dissolve those old limiting beliefs. A statement like, "Money is safe for me and I am ready to handle it," directly fights back against that subconscious fear that maybe wealth is dangerous or that you won't know what to do with it. This literally teaches your nervous system that money is an ally, not a threat.
So what happens after you start running this new code? Your entire perception of reality just begins to shift. You are literally no longer the same person who started this explainer. The recalibration has already begun.
And this, right here, this is the ultimate payoff. This inner work, it isn't passive daydreaming. It's preparation. You are preparing yourself to recognize and to act decisively when the opportunities you've been asking for finally show up. You stop chasing success, and instead, you become the kind of person that success is naturally attracted to.
But I have to give you a warning. This is the final and most critical step, and it's where so many people stumble. In the next 24 to 48 hours, a door is going to open for you. It might be an email, a random phone call, a sudden idea that pops into your head. Your old cynical identity is going to try to sabotage it. It's going to whisper, "Oh, this is too good to be true." You have to find the courage to ignore that voice and just step through.
So, when it's all said and done, it comes down to this. The universe is responding to the new signal that you're sending out. The door to your new reality is creaking open, and the only question left is, are you going to be brave enough to walk through it?